Okay, so right now we're going to lab 2, program 1 of program with persistent data. So basically here, I don't know why I always leave two spaces here. That's just annoying me. Well, basically what we're gonna do today, where in this program we have to do a thing, okay? And what thing is it? Well, we have to read the input from two users, okay? We're not gonna check if the input is valid or not. Um, so we're gonna get the input from two users. So we're gonna ask for the name of the one file and the name for the second file, and then afterwards we're going to find those files in the computer. We're gonna copy the first file into a document called merged.txt, and then the second file, we're gonna copy into the exact same other file just after the first file. Okay, that's a bit confusing, but we just have to copy the two files one after the other one into the merge.txt. Okay, so how do we do this, right? Well, that's a bit more, it looks a bit messy, but it actually isn't. That's just because using Mac, you can't just put the name when you're going to open a file. You can't just put the name of the file. You need to put the entire location, okay? The directory, okay? Like the whole directory of the file. So how do we do this? Well, we're just going to, we have a few things, right? We have a character C, two files, well, three files. We have merge dot well, I have merge fp1 fp2. That's gonna be the two files we're gonna read, and this file is the file we're gonna have to write into. Then we have two strings here. You're gonna see what they are right now, but as you can see, it's only like a location, so it's only like a directory. That's where we are right now. Then and two strings of type character, obviously. So it's strings are characters, and name 1 and name 2. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna scan the name of the files. Okay. We're gonna printf enter the name of the first file, and then the user is gonna input the name of the first file, and it's gonna put it into string. Okay. Into string name 1. Okay. Then second one, and then what's gonna do after is that that's a function that is going to do the following. It's going to get this file here, okay, which is this thing, another file, sorry. It's gonna get the string, and it's gonna add into it the second parameter, which is name 1, as you have here. So if the person inputs I don't know, hello, then this file is gonna become fp backslash underscore string is gonna become this plus hello. Okay, so it's gonna end up like this. Okay, so that's why we're doing it. That's why we have two strings here. Well, actually four. We have two for each file. Because in Mac you can't just put like the name of the file. You have to put like the exact location of it. And we're going to do the exact same for the second file. We're going to ask for it. Blah blah blah. We're going to copy. Boom boom boom. Okay. And by the way, strcat is string concatenation. Okay, just in case you didn't know. Then we're going to open the two files with reading a permission. We're going to check if one or the other are null. If any of those are null, we're going to print the files cannot be found. If none of them are null, so basically both could be found, are found, then we're going to create a file with writing permissions. Okay, what's w plus? Okay, well, as you saw in the last video, in the lab 1 program 4, we had to open a file with permission A and then open it with permission W. Well, this time, just to make our lives easier, W plus is a permission that is gonna create, it's gonna look for a file, okay, with writing permissions. If it can't find it, it's gonna create it, and it's gonna give it already after it's created writing permissions. Okay, so that's what W plus is. Okay, it's really easy to handle files. Okay, again, just bear in mind that every time you write into a file, like with writing this permission, even if it's already, it's not going to print it again and again and again. So basically what's going to happen is going to delete the file with this thing, this file here, and it's going to create it again with writing permissions. Okay, so don't think that's going to print, if you print hello and then you run the program again, it's not going to print hello again and then hello again, you know. That's just something to bear in mind. Okay, so again, same loop. Okay, it just seems like we're doing the same fucking thing like all the time, which We kind of are. So that's a character. We're gonna assign this from FP1. We're gonna assign it here all the time from the loop. First character, second character, third character, and all the way until the end. When do we know it's the end? Really easy. We're just gonna have here a little loop, a little a little if statement saying if C is the end of the file, just break the hook out of the loop. Okay, so because now it'll be just an infinite loop, and we're gonna put the character C here. F put C as again is a function that allowed us to has two arguments. First one is a character we're gonna have to write into a file which is merged. Okay, that's the file merged. So we're gonna put that character into merged. Okay, you should know this, and if not, just go to the lab once the videos. Then what happens? Well, we just get out of the ender loop, and oh my gosh, it's a coincidence, isn't it? That's just the exact same one. It's the exact same loop, but we're just gonna get the file from FP2. We're gonna do it once, and then afterwards we're gonna do it twice. Well, we're gonna do it again. Sorry, a different loop. It's the same loop, but we're just putting things from FP2. And then afterwards, we're gonna print that the files have been successfully copied to merged.txt, and returns here. That's just for the function int. Okay, for the function main. So if we really want to run it, we can run it. They're just warnings. Enter name of the first file. We're gonna put document1. Okay, document1.txt. Enter name of the second file. We're gonna put document2.txt. File has been successfully copied. So as you can see, merge is now waiting. Why is it waiting? Because it's uploading everything, and it's just putting the exact same. It's just I got the same file from the other time. Okay, I like to be sitting down. Hope Jesus. Hope no one saw that. Well, you all saw it. I'm like a 3-year-old. Anyway, that's it. Okay. So if we were to run it again, let's just pretend we put this name and this name. It's obviously found you enter, like the files you enter cannot be found. Okay, that's just the way it is. So that's a little program. Okay, it's an easy program, but it has a lot going on. Okay. Anyway, that's it.